Hello, friends and family. I'm Hildie McQueen, and I write medieval Highlander romance as well as romantasy and some contemporaries. And I also love to plan. So today I am going to be doing a memory plan in my Happy Planner horizontal. Yeah, horizontal goes this way. Yeah, horizontal. And I wanted to show you the first 2 weeks of June because I didn't film it because I was behind. I have a book deadline, and let me see if I could put this tea here. Yeah. I have a book deadline, so I was like mad writing in the writing cave and didn't have time to do planning or filming. I just did film a couple times in my decorative planner, but I really didn't have time to do memory planning. I sat down last night. Was it last night? Yes. Yeah, the days just kind of blend together when you are in writing mode. And yeah, my brain is kind of scattered, as you can probably tell. I keep changing lanes here. All right, so I was writing the last book in the Cursed Kingdom series, and it's titled The Last Knight, Knight, and I finished it last week, and then I finished the rewrites yesterday. And oh my gosh, I am in love with this book, y'all. I really am. And I know sometimes I feel that way after each book when I finished it, but this one, I don't know. It really stands out to me. So we'll see what you guys think when you get to read it. I think it releases around August, end of August. It hasn't been up for pre-order yet, so when it is, I will let you guys know. What else is going on? Nothing too exciting. So let's get on with memory planning for last week. But first let me show you the first 2 weeks of June. So the first week is this really beautiful pastel-y spread. The kit is from, oh shoot, I just realized that this is upside down. The kit is from Simply Gilded. Yeah, Simply Gilded. And I decided that for the month of June, I was going to use colored ink, I should say. Let me see if this will come up. I don't think this is going to come up because it's been on here overnight. It's very slow. So the ink that I've been using for this week and the next one that I'm about to show you, once I figure out if I can lift the sticker without tearing everything. I do have other boxes I can replace this with if I tear it, but it's so pretty. And so the kit is called Lemonade, I think, or Pink Lemonade, and it's from Simply Gilded. And here we go. It's a very, very pretty kit. And I think it looks really cute. I mean, I normally like cut out, graphics, not the squares, but I still think it turned out really good. And this week, the main thing was the premiere of the Black Dagger Brotherhood on Passion Flix. I don't think the puppy went to the vet for shots. What else is going on? I went to Bonefish Grill to celebrate a friend's birthday, and it looks like that's about it. Okay, the second week of June, I did another kit. This one is from, what is that shop called? White Deer Stationery, I think. It might be. I don't remember, but it's Parisian themed, and I used another flare in a burgundy color. I don't like this one as much, but it still turned out pretty good, I think. And I had a hair color appointment. I went to the food distribution center at my church to translate for a girl that didn't speak English. I think she's from Venezuela. And then I had lunch with my sister and hosted a D-Stash Bash. It was so much fun. And it's where people bring their planner stuff that they are not going to use, and everybody kind of digs through everybody else's stuff and exchanges things. It's a lot of fun. All right, so let's plan for last week. I should say back plan last week. All right, so what I am going to be using, is this crooked? I don't know, I can never tell if things are crooked or straight. All right, I'm going to be using the sticker book that I don't know where I got. I might have picked it up at one of these stashes actually. And it is by fayware.com, which I've never heard of. It's mostly like depictions of different girls, which is kind of cool. But it also had these graphics that I thought were pretty. And I just happen to have this sheet of boxes that really match it like almost perfectly. And this is from an old hell of a plan book. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna pull this out so I don't have to keep flipping. And let's see how I want to do this. This week was not a lot going on because, like I said, I've been in writing mode to get this book done by the deadline. So let's put down some boxes. I like these square boxes, so I'm gonna start with the square boxes because they're bigger. And let's see, I'm gonna put one here. Do I want to put it here or here? I'm gonna put the first one here on Monday, and then on Wednesday, I think I'll put it here. No, that's not Wednesday, that's Tuesday. Let's put it here. Today I'm off. It's Friday the 27th? No. It is. It's Friday the 27th, and I'm off today because I finished the book yesterday, so I'm giving myself today off so I can catch up on things like, hence, filming. I have to do another video for next week's theme, and I'll be working on that next. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put this here, just a little bit lower. By golly, I think that's straight. And let me pluck this guy. I don't have this color yet. Okay, and let's put this guy here. Okay, and this one here. I like this color combination. Actually, it's really pretty. Oh, here's a big green one. That's what I need to put down on this side. Let me look and see what happened on Saturday. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna put this like, oh, you know what? Okay. I went to an event on Saturday that was outside. It was like a picnic. So, and it's run by this shop called Copper Peony. So I think I'm going to use this to mark that. And then put the smaller green one here to mark something else. And then let's put you here. And let's put, that's the same color as that. I have a lot of this color, so let's put that one back. This never works perfectly when you put things back. See, it doesn't want to stay. It's like, no, I don't want to go back. Too bad. I'm just might use it later. And then I don't have this color on this side, so let's put it here. And okay, I'm gonna have to use this one only because it's lifting, so I'll put it here. All right, and then on Sunday for church and stuff, let's use yellow because I don't have yellow over here yet. Put you here because there's not a long list of things to do usually on Sundays. I feel like I need another, like a smaller box up here, but all I have is this. This color I haven't used at all because the other box is gone. So, and let's maybe use this. There's no flowers over here on this side, so I'm gonna put this here. Okay, I think Thursday I had a couple things going on, so let me add one more for Thursday. This one. I'm gonna put it here. All right. I think that looks pretty good. That kind of looks goofy by itself, but so let me put another box up here to kind of balance it a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Now I'm gonna add the decor, which I think is so adorable. And do I want to put, see, now I can't figure out where to put things because it's so pretty. But it does have a wide, what do you call it? Cut. So I'm gonna have to trim some of these. Where are, I wish I could figure out what I did with my cutters, my little black scissors, which are my favorite to do this with. I don't know where to put them. Let me see. Okay, no idea. So I'm just gonna use these, which are just as good, I guess. I am gonna go on the hunt for my black ones though, because they have to be around here somewhere. I think I have another, like a travel little stationery pouch, and I have a bad habit of adding things to it that I already have in there. I don't know why. I'm always like paranoid that I'll not have something I want, and so or have something I need, I should say. And by travel, I mean it travels from my office to my couch. Okay, that is so adorable. All right, I really want to use the television, this record player. So let's pick up the record player, and I want to put him here. I don't think I need to trim this one. Okay, then the television, it's kind of old-timey. I want to put her here. I'm gonna have to cut the top part. I wish, one of my pet peeves is stickers with that are not kiss cut. I don't know why they don't do that, but maybe it's automatically done by machines, I'm sure. So they want to make sure that if it misses a little bit, it's not gonna affect the sticker too much, is what I'm thinking. Okay, is that where I wanted to put it? I forget it. No, here. You know what? No, because this is the exact same color, but then this is almost the same color. Okay. I'm gonna put it here. All right. And then I'm gonna use something else here. The telephone is cute. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do today after filming because I have the day off. And I had said I was to myself that I was thinking about cleaning up, tidying up some closet space, but a part of me is like, do something fun. So I don't know. I'll talk to hubby. Maybe we'll take a road trip to Whataburger. It's like an hour away. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, now let's see. That's a present. I really like that, but because it's green, but I don't like a present. I don't need a present on here. This day was this day? Juneteenth? Yeah, I think so. The 19th, yeah. Okay. The typewriter. Have to use that. And I keep wanting to put pink things here, but is there anything that's not pink? I do like the book, so let's put the book there. Okay, and then the typewriter can go here. Okay, so far so cute. I don't know if I'm gonna regret not cutting that. The bicycle, where can I put the bicycle? Down here? Yeah. I rarely put anything down here. It's supposed to be the place where I write the highlight of the week, or what was my highlight of the week. So that could probably fit in the box. Even though right now I can't think of what the highlight of the week was. Okay. Isn't this turning out so cute? I need a little graphic. Maybe... This. What else do I really want to use? I love the hat. That could fit right there. Okay, and then the little boot can fit like right here, but it's kind of too close to that. This is like a little envelope. Let me see if that'll kind of fill in this awkward space here. Even though it's the same color as the box. I might switch it with the hat, because the hat is yellow on a yellow box. So let's put the envelope here, and then the hat here. Yeah, okay. And I kind of want something like up here, maybe. Do I want to use the picnic basket or this letter? Let's do the letter. And it's kind of the same color as that, isn't it? The camera. Okay. Not there. I have to write things in, Hildie. All right, and then I have this letter that I need to use somewhere. Oh, there goes the dogs. Crikey. Where do you want to go, letter? Okay, I'm going to put you here, I think, or here. Let's go here. All right, I think that's all for now. And then if I have extra room after I write in what happened, what's going on. No, not what's going on, what already went on. Okay, let's start with the first part of the week. And I'm gonna be using this color. It's a Flare by Papermate. It's medium, and I do not know if the color is called anything, but it came in a set. Okay, so on Monday, I did some writing. I think the highlight was, I didn't feel well that day. I tidied the office, so I'm gonna write that here. because it's not a big deal kind of thing, so it doesn't need a lot of room. And this day I did do, I wrote 3,000 words, so I'm going to put on here writing day. And I came to 43,047 words on that day total. And then I did, my taxes were due, boo. I also did sales stats, social media, and I was super nauseous, so where do I put that? I did the email. I'm going to put that here. Super nauseous. I don't know why I felt like crap that day. How do you spell nauseous? I don't know. I'm going to spell it wrong. I know I am. Yeah, that totally looks wrong. And I watched Love Island. The new season is kind of lame. Oh no. Love season. See, I can't talk and write at the same time. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm just going to put Love Island. Did I cross it? Yeah, I'm going to cross it out. There we go. And then on Tuesday, did some writing again. Where do I want to put that? I'll put it here. I almost did the writing day, and this day I got to 46,117 words. And I went to the store to get stuff to make those, what do you call them, charcuteries in a cup? Cheese, and I got salami and pepperoni. No, not the pepperoni. Salami and prosciutto. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I had Bible journaling this day. No, I didn't. That's the next day. Okay. Again, watched Love Island. It was because I spend most of the day writing, I don't do very much. So my husband had an MRI appointment. So he is a smoker, which I hate, but he's in the study where every year they scan his lungs, and they're doing some kind of study. So he's volunteered for that. So I'm like, really, dude? I don't know if they ever show him the damage or how his lungs are doing or anything, which I think they should, but maybe they don't want to lose him from the study, so maybe it serves no purpose other than that. I did promo this day, which means I shared or did some graphics to share whatever book I chose to promote this week. And I think I've been promoting The Wolf, which is the first book in the Clan Ross of Sky series. Okay, and that's it. Okay, yep, that's it. On Wednesday, I had my first ever Bible journaling. Let me make sure I spell that right. Group, and it was so much fun. I was a little nervous because I'm facilitating it. And what else did I do that day? First meeting. Okay, and then I finished the first draft. I didn't put the word count on here, did I? I don't see where I did. Oh well. Okay. I am sponsoring 2 tables at the Chicago Planner Conference, so I paid for that, the tables. And then I also, I put up The Guardian, which is my next book in the Clan Ross series, up for pre-order. And right away I got 10 pre-orders, which was awesome. Okay. And I had stomach ache. My poor belly. I was eating too much oily, greasy food, so I did it to myself. All right. Anything else happened this day? Finished first draft of The Last Night. Night. Okay. And then Thursday, the housekeeper came over. And then I also did my normal admin work. And then I promoted the new book, which is called The Guardian. I forgot the N up here. And then let's see if I want to put here what I did. Okay, so I'm gonna put that I went to the Dollar Tree. I had to pick up a vase. I picked up a vase and some Whopper candies. I think that's all I got, yeah. And then hubby and I went to meet our friends we drove to Rennes, which is about 45 minutes away, to meet some friends. And we went to this old-timey restaurant called Peggy's that serves fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and butter beans, all that yummy stuff. It was so good. And of course, not perfect for my unstable stomach, but let's continue to do damage. I went to the church to do a inventory for this compassion house that we have that is it's a house that the church owns, and we let families stay there for a year to get themselves back on their feet. And the program is run not by our church, but this local program runs it. So anyway, we needed to inventory the things that were left because the last people just moved out. And so we can figure out what to buy. So I also made a registry for the house so the people that want to donate to the house can go to the registry and pick up the stuff that is needed. That didn't take very long, actually. There wasn't that much stuff that we had. All right. Yay, it's Friday. So every year, or maybe it's 3 times a year or 2 times a year, there's this author that's named Zoe York. And she does a promo that's like Stuff Your Kindle, where she has like a bunch of authors sign up to offer their books as a free download. So this was Zoe Bub Day. I only got like 2 or 3 books. Maybe I got more. No, I got 3 books. I think I got 4, because I got 3 murder mysteries or thrillers, whatever, and then I got 1 historical. Even though I don't like to read a lot of historical romance, because I don't want to pollute my brain and accidentally, what do you call that? Plagiarize, yeah. Not that I would do it on purpose, but some of my friends are such good writers that I am afraid that I would be like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. And then it would implant in my brain. And then I would be like, uh-oh, that sounds super familiar. I've never done it, but one never knows, you know. Since it's Friday, I could make sure I visit all my reader groups and touch base. And then I also watched Love Island, of course. And my evenings are so boring, you know. I just eat and sit on the couch and watch TV and hang out with my dogs, you know. And yeah, that's my evening. So it's hard to come up with something. Oh, shoot, I have this box here. I don't know what happened. Oh, yes, I did. I packed for this event I was going to. So I'm just going to put I packed my planner stuff. I packed my planner stuff to make sure I had what I needed for the next day. Now here I'm just going to fill this in with some little doodads because I don't think there's tiny little graphics I can fill in the spaces with. Saturday was so much fun. So I'm going to put here, we went to this event thrown by this girl who runs, her shop is called Copper Peony Plans. She makes like tumblers. And it was in Smyrna, Georgia, some event. It was a barbecue. So let me put that on here. And so we went to this place called Taylor Bronner. Oops, outer space pavilion. In Smyrna, Georgia, which is about 2.5 hours away. So I'm just going to put here road trip. And then we painted some flower pots. It came out so cute. And we had yummy food. Oh my gosh, she had so much food. She had brisket, grilled ribs, brisket, and then she had hamburgers, hot dogs, and then she had macaroni and cheese. She had pie, this other dessert, chocolatey stuff, and lemonade, sweet tea. I mean, it was so good. It was really, really good. She did an amazing job. So I went with my friends Jane and Artisha. We had a blast, not just at the event, but just driving there. All right, and then on Sunday, went to church service, went to lunch at a Mexican restaurant called Monterey, where I had street tacos and esquite, which is Mexican corn. You know what street corn is, right? It's on the cob. Esquite is off the cob. Okay, and then after this I did some planning, filming, and then I chilled. Okay, so my what you call it? My highlight of the week, I'm gonna say, was I went on 2 road trips, one to Rennes with hubby, and then one to Smyrna with girlfriends. I think I'm just gonna put on here the 2 road trips. I think it was a road trip week. And it felt like a time to unplug, you know, having the road trips. It's just a time to unplug. And I think that's what I enjoyed the most. I forgot one thing right here. It's those Juneteenth. And I think everybody by now knows what Juneteenth is. It's the celebration of the last of the slaves being freed in 1865. Which is sad because it was 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. So I am multiracial, but Black is one of the races. Okay, so I like to celebrate it because I know my ancestors were part of it. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. I think it turned out cute. I love it. I like the soft color combined with the starkness of the green. Yeah, it was a good week. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.